Imagine a life where you have complete control over your time, location, and income. My freelancing journey began years ago with the same intention, to gain back control over my life. And you probably clicked on this video to break free from the 9-to-5 grind and start your own freelancing business. Hello, my name is Sergio, and just a few years ago, I was working a corporate job, living with my parents, dreaming of more time, location, and money freedom. Today, I'm a 6-figure paid media specialist working with 7-figure businesses, and in this video, I'll share the 4 steps I would take if I were to start all over again to build my freelance business from 0 to 100K per year and more. In the beginning, you don't have to worry so much about setting up the legal steps of the freelance business until you get that first client and prove that you could get that client, and then start a business account as a sole proprietor or LLC or whatever the case is. So please don't waste too much time here before you get the skill and get someone to actually pay you money for that skill. When I started my freelance business, I just created a Stripe account. This made it easy to manage payments without the need for a complex setup or onboarding. This allowed me to focus on building my client base and improving my skills instead of thinking about how I should structure the business and all that stuff. Of course, this is important, but not so much in the beginning. Moving on to the 4 steps I would take to build this freelance business. Step 1 is building your portfolio. Once you pick a skill you want to sell, you need to show that you actually have that skill. This might sound like a huge challenge, but it's actually quite simple. The way I built my portfolio was by doing apprenticeships and working for businesses for free for marketing help, or in your case, whatever skill you want to apply to help a business or person. In my case, when I was doing apprenticeships, I got the chance to use several paid marketing softwares and ran small campaigns on Google and Facebook ads. This gave me real world experience and, most importantly, results that I could showcase to potential clients. So here are some actionable tips for you to get started. First, it is of course collect testimonials, do free or low cost work, ask those clients for testimonials to add credibility to your portfolio, as well as all the results you've gotten for them. 2 is include only your best and most relevant work in your portfolio. You don't want to put everything. Number 3 is use social media to share your work on platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter. I prefer LinkedIn.
Step 2, getting your first client. Getting your first clients can be challenging, but it's totally doable. My personal story is I got my first job as a digital media specialist by showing the results I achieved during my apprenticeships. This helped me land a job that paid me $18 an hour. My first job, by the way, back in 2019. Then I leveraged that experience to get freelancing work. I got some work from Upwork. I met some business owners online. I did great work for them and they referred me. And I also did some cold outreach to get clients. Some actionable tips of what I would do to get clients that you could do the same thing is, first, sign up to the #1 freelancing site, Upwork, and start applying to jobs there. Upwork can be very challenging as a beginner, so just make sure to be persistent there. 2 is leverage your own network, reach out to friends, family, and acquaintances to see if they need your services or know someone who does. And make sure any clients you do get, make sure to go the extra mile for them to get them results, because they will definitely remember that and will be your biggest fan, which can get you referrals, which is what happened with me with a couple of clients. 3rd would be do cold outreach. Send personalized emails or messages to potential clients. Mention something specific about their business to show that you've done your homework. There's also several videos on how to do outreach. All right, step 3 is client acquisition strategies. Once you've got your first clients, you need to focus on acquiring more to keep your business growing, because you want to get to those dream 6 figures, right? I used a mix of outbound and networking to find new clients, sharing my portfolio online, having close relationships with my current clients to get referrals. Some actionable tips that I would do now is, first, inbound marketing. Create content that attracts clients to you. This could be blog posts, YouTube videos, or social media posts. This can help with your outreach efforts in case they want to check you out. You'll have a higher advantage with content than those who don't have any, and that is something I wish I did in the beginning that could have helped me to get to 6 figures faster. Second would be testimonials. Ask your current clients for a testimonial, maybe even record a quick video with them talking about how happy they are with your work, giving you a ton of credibility. Happy clients are often willing to help you out with that, so don't be a wimp and just ask. The worst that can happen is they say no. 3 is networking. Attend industry events, webinars, online forums to connect with potential clients. Once you get to this point of your journey, of reliable way of getting clients, then I would ask myself, how big do I want to grow? And that's what you should be asking yourself too, because you can either stay small and stay at around 100K per year or less, get comfortable, grow slowly with a small team of contractors, or think of starting some type of agency, which is a lot more work. Step 4, scaling your freelance business to 100K a year. If you choose the warrior's way, here's how I would get there with my freelance business if I had to start over. Because staying comfortable with the few clients you have, making barely 6 figures isn't a business model, even though it worked for me for a while until it didn't. What I mean by that is if you're not proactively looking for clients, or should I say growing the business, then eventually you can lose a client or two. You will stay as a freelancer and not really have any business. There are also more advanced ways of increasing your revenue without increasing your effort. And that's something I would focus on if I were to start over. The stronger your portfolio, the more you can charge. Alex Hormozi has this value equation that you need to continuously improve client results, increase the likelihood of getting results, reduce the time it takes to get results, and lastly, reduce the workload your clients have. I'll put a link in the description below to this book because this is very powerful stuff here. This is how you can increase the value of your work. The higher the value, the more you can charge, and the faster you can scale. So here are some actionable tips once you get to this point. First is hire as you grow. As your client base grows, managing multiple clients can become overwhelming and you risk burnout. So use platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or LinkedIn. I prefer LinkedIn. Find and hire qualified freelancers. Look at the portfolio, the reviews, and implement collaboration tools like Slack and Notion to streamline your teamwork. 2 is automate processes. So automation saves time, reduces the risk of human error, and allows you to focus on higher value tasks. So use tools like Stripe for invoicing, Calendly for scheduling, Notion and Trello for project management. That's just some of the basics, but you need to learn how to automate as many business processes as possible. 3 would be to expand your services. Offering a broader range of services can attract more clients and increase your revenue. Just don't go too broad. Identify complementary services that you could provide to your current service. So for example, niching was important for me to start getting clients and delivering good work. However, when I added CRO to my paid media service, it brought even more significant results because it helped to generate more revenue for my clients and my service becomes more valuable. If you're interested in becoming a paid media specialist, I have a media buyer series and we'll link it in the description down below. That is my step-by-step guide on how to start freelancing and scale it up to 100K per year or more. So remember, it's a journey and it takes time and effort, but it takes less time and effort if you know your next steps. That's why if you have any questions, I'm here to help. Make sure to ask them in the comments, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.